Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Sibley.
And I'm Mrs. Lamb.
And this is Let's Get Lit. Today we are modeling how to do a turn and talk because often in our classes at least, we're going to be asking you to turn and talk with a partner or with a small group of people about a specific topic or a prompt that we give you.
So in this case, we're going to use Hamilton, because hopefully you all got to see Hamilton last year. And we're going to talk about Aaron Burr as a character. So we're going to skip up to the second act. And so if I'm teaching this, I'm going to say to you guys, in the second act in the song The Room Where It Happens, we finally see Burr come out of his shell and admit what he wants. So now turn and talk about what does that do for the rest of the play? How does that impact Hamilton? And then how does that impact Burr moving forward?
Okay, so that definitely is the turning point in the play because I feel like up until this point, Burr always waited for everything. There's that song, wait for it. And he was always the one who kind of stayed to the sidelines, I guess. What do you think?
I agree. I think that earlier, everything he does, he's very careful about thinking it out.
It's very intentional.
He talks about Hamilton. He's envious of Hamilton for the way he just plows forward and does what he needs to do. And he's been super successful doing that. Now, Burr has seen that success. He's missed out on meeting with the president, on meeting, with members of the cabinet, and he wants that for himself.
Yeah, I also think that this is the point where it almost turns more into jealousy than it did before.
Yes.
Because I felt like before he was a little bit envious, but he still thought that waiting for it would bring good things to him.
Right.
So he thought, well, you know what, I'm just going to sit back and do things my way. And, good things will come to me, too. But he's seen over and over again now that things are going Hamilton's way. And I feel like that kind of jealousy almost, peaked a little bit.
Right. And then Hamilton taunts him.
About
in
it.
The song.
Right.
Burr, you just wait for it. And then all of a sudden, Burr just flips and turns into almost a whole new character.
Yeah,
which you
he
can
completely
see
changes.
From even the way he behaves during Wait For It, being very still and quiet, to really breaking out of his shell.
Yeah, he's more in your face a little bit.
He's
a little bit
more
louder.
And then you see that because he chooses to run against Hamilton's
father-in-law. Yeah.
And beats him in the Senate.
And he was feeling good about it too.
Yeah. He was now taunting Hamilton, right? It's politics.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? And then we see Hamilton, now his star is starting to decline.
And so it's almost like they flipped a little bit.
Yeah.
And we see that all the way through to the end of the play, actually.
Right. And then even to the point where Burr rashly moves forward with the duel and ends up, as much as Hamilton's the one that dies, Burr says he's the one that died, but I'm the one that paid for it.
Yeah.
And that his rashness,
and he means it in a couple of different ways. Right.
Flips the entire end of the play.
Good talk.
All right.
So that is what a successful turn and talk looks like. It's a conversation. It's an open dialogue. It's asking questions and waiting for your partner to respond and bouncing off ideas of each other.
And it's also using specific examples from whatever text you're referring to. So a quote, a piece of evidence, and going back. But the key skills are listening, asking questions, and talking.
Yeah.
So.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks.